Back-to-back losses for the Pakistan cricket team in the T20 World Cup have them on very shaky footing as far as their Super 8 chances are concerned. Right now, the equation for them is simple. They need to win both their games and hope that India also win both of their remaining two games for them to have any chance of making it into the top two, because USA already have 4 points, Canada already have 2 points, Pakistan shockingly have no points. But there is one more opponent for them to encounter, and one that, truth be told, they have no control over: rain. That's right, there is a little bit of a rain threat over Pakistan's game against Canada, and again, if it were to come down to that, then it would spell disaster for the men in green. How so? Well, let's first look at what the weather forecast is like for today or later today, given that it'll be Tuesday morning when this match is taking place. It is going to be about 24 degrees at its highest, and that's not a very high temperature, but there are going to be intermittent clouds in place. And perhaps the worst thing, the cloud cover will be 69% and the probability of precipitation 25%. That means 25% of the New York area could very well be getting some degree of rainfall. Now, if 25% happens to come under where Nassau County Cricket Stadium is, and it reaches a point where a game is not going to be possible, if there's a washout, then that's very bad news for Pakistan, because a washout would mean that they can't match USA's tally of 4 points and that they'd be out. It really is that simple. If you look at the points table right now, Pakistan are one of two teams who haven't gotten off the mark as of yet. And again, their net run rate isn't too bad, but net run rate won't really count if they only end up getting 1 point against Canada. They need both points against Canada and USA, which would then, against an Ireland rather, which would ensure that they could potentially match USA. They'll need USA to lose both their matches. So it's a very, very tough, tight situation. But the one thing we know for sure is that Pakistan cannot afford a washout. If a washout comes, they're going to be out. And whilst that would be a very weird way for them to be eliminated, and you will hear a lot of hue and cry, it's simple. They could have simply avoided that situation by not losing in their opening game to the United States of America. Again, that was a very winnable game. The only realistically challenging match for them in this should have been India and maybe Ireland to an extent. But Pakistan are in such a situation where potentially, if rain ends up coming in Nassau County and it's worse than it was against the India-Pakistan game, then, well, it could very well be out thanks to the weather. The good thing is that the chances of precipitation, or the percentage that is shown, isn't that high, but we did see that it wasn't that high even for the India-Pakistan game, and that was severely impacted. You didn't lose overs, but that day you also had a 90-minute grace period. But this game, you've only got a 60-minute grace period, and then to make things even better, none of these games have a reserve day. So if it's a washout, there's going to be points shared, no situation of the game being replayed. So if you're a Pakistan fan, if you're scared of losing to Canada, that's understandable, but be more scared of the weather potentially playing spoil sport. Now, what are the chances do you think Pakistan have, even assuming, let's say, the weather stays away? You can let us know that in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the channel, tap the bell icon, follow us on social media. We're on Instagram, X, and Facebook. Don't forget to download the AajTak app, and if you're already on the channel, go ahead, check out some other videos we've done as well. For now, from my side though, it is goodbye.